those teachers who have taken the time to make sure that you educate your children, to make sure that you keep them proper and respectful. In events such like this, I commend you. You have served well. And for that, I want to apologize in advance. I'm going to start at this pace. The pace will increase. For those who are hearing affected, the volume will increase. And before I sit, I'm going to need each of you to help me through this process. Wearing this Army uniform has been an honor to be able to get back into the military, having served from 1982 to 83 as United States Marine. I had been out for 18 years. It was in 2005 where I realized I got to finish my journey. So I was able to get back in. For that, I apologize also, because here's where we have to begin. Whoa! And so I say to each and every one of you, the question is, what can you do to make a difference? There's a particular poem called The Man, and it goes like this. The man who decides what he wants to achieve and works till his dreams all come true. The man who will alter his course when he must and bravely begin something new. The man who's determined to make his world better, who's willing to learn and to lead. The man who decides to do his best is the man who knows how to succeed. That man and or woman is you. Here's the deal. Those of us who have served, some who were drafted and made to serve, and some who stood up and said, here am I, send me. We were put in a position where we either going to be able to make it work or it was going to work us. But at the end of the day, we started and we finished our task. But that means less to you in this current age. What I'm here for is not to tell you how great we are as veterans, and many of us are, but what I want to tell you is that there's greatness within you, and I don't ever want you to sit on that greatness and think you have to wait for another age, wait for another person. I'm grateful that these speakers have made it clear. You can do something great right where you are. You can either pick up the trash, or if you're not careful, you can mess around and be the trash. Here's the lives that we live in. You can make the difference. You can make the decision, and you have to do it every day of your life. Do you want to be the one who leads from out front, or do you want to be the one who we have to drag along because you don't want to pull your weight? Here's the difference. You make the difference every day, every moment of your life. For that, I want to say to each of you, I applaud you. I applaud you because your intelligence is not something to be taken lightly. I applaud you because you're surrounded in a community where the VFW no longer has the connection with the public schools. Or you wouldn't even invite someone who happens to have some religious preference. Bottom line is, I applaud you because you're in a school system that wants to give you the best, whatever the best looks like at any given time, and you got teachers who care, and I applaud you. That's why right now, Benjamin Elijah Mays made it clear, and he said these words. And what I want you to hold on to is this: you cannot wait for your tomorrow, because I've lived long enough to know that for many, tomorrow does not come. You cannot wait for some great moment to come in your life. You might mess around and miss the greatness that is right before you. You cannot wait to find yourself doing something awesome, because you might slip and realize that your awesomeness is underused right now. But Benjamin Elijah Mays made it clear that what we have is now. He had these words, and now I give them to you. I have only just a minute, only 60 seconds in it. Forced upon me, can't refuse it, didn't seek it, didn't choose it, but it's up to me to use it. I must suffer if I lose it, give account if I abuse it. Just a tiny little minute, but eternity is in it. What you have is right now. Make the most of your right now. I know the greatness is you. And now to here who was a World War II veteran. Let's thank him right there. We stand on those shoulders for those who went into Europe. We stand on those shoulders who went into the jungles. We stand on those shoulders of those who fought in the rice paddies. We stand on those shoulders of those like myself either did a golf called one name, or we came into another place and found it still yet to be a desert. We still served and we did it well. So what I'm saying to you is you've got to find your place. But at the end of the day, wearing the uniform is not for everybody. It really isn't. What I want to tell you is find your way to serve. Is it noble? Yes, but there's a reason why less than 1% of the United States population will serve wearing a uniform. But I will tell you, it can change your life. When you were in basic training or boot camp, you were hit with one understanding, and that is a way to acknowledge an order. For those of us who serve, well, you heard my bio. I served as a United States Marine. And so when you would get an order as a Marine, you'd say what? Hoorah. Which means basically, yes, message received. I understand, sir. Amen. We're going to make this thing happen. That's what you did. Hoorah. And it's just not hoorah. And then it's hoorah. And it comes out. And then when you feel it, hoorah. And it comes out just that way. But now you got to watch yourself again. And they're going to come back and bite you. However, and then wearing this Army uniform, the same acknowledgement is who? So if someone gives an order, means right, sir, you know what that now I apologize, I don't know what the Air Force, Navy, or the Coast Guard does, they probably need this thing right on. Only we in the service can chide one another, but let somebody come against one of us, and that's a tail whooping you don't want to face. And so we support one another while at the same time every once in a while we just don't want to chide one another. But here's what I want you to do. I'm putting you on a mission. You are right now going through basic training. You are getting this education for a reason. You are going to change the world. I think there's a cure for cancer in this place right now. And being a cancer survivor, I'm going to tell you, we're going to need you. I think someone who's here to be able to deal with the racial disparities, frustrations of up and down, dealing with those who have economic differences and frustrations. I think one of the solutions and the answer is right here, right now. I think there's somebody who's going to be able to deal with global warming and all the other maladies of this world. That answer is here right now. Because ultimately, you're going to make the most of the time that you have. Because right now, you're going through your own boot camp. Right now, you're going through your own basic training. And now, I'm going to show you how to acknowledge that you received the order. When do you see this fist? This is a hammer. When I drop the hammer, I want you to say, oh, are you ready?